Hi, how's it going? Okay. Oh my gosh. I haven't done one of these in forever. It's been a month since I posted my last YouTube video. Because a lot has happened in the span of a month. Let me tell you that. I am back home in Portland, Oregon. And I have a lot I want to share with you guys. But first I need to figure out breakfast and then I'll get back to you. I haven't made myself breakfast in a while, like by myself, and that's what happened. I was trying to put it in the bowl. No. My morning's off to a great start, everybody. Great. As I made myself eggs this morning because that's literally all we have. And this is V8 because I like it. Okay, so where do I start? So I currently am not an Echo Springs student anymore. I lasted there for 13 months and I decided it wasn't working for me, but it worked as long as it could, so I got a lot out of it. I'm still in contact with the staff members of Echo Springs Phase 1 and Phase 2. I just send them email updates like, here's how I'm doing, stuff like that. So yeah. So I had a couple rough weeks in between the time leaving Echo. And well, so my mom came to visit a month ago, according to YouTube, because that's the last time I posted something when my mom came to visit. And then a week after that, I wasn't doing so hot. And I was realizing, like, this is not working for me. So I dealt with some stuff. And then I decided home was the better option. So I came home. And then I started doing some, what do you call this? Intense exercise with my brother's former tutor / fitness coach. He still does the fitness classes, hence the exercise. So I've been doing that 5 days a week. I just took a week off though, because I went out of town with my mom, and then my dad, my mom, and then my dad joined us. Then I came back with my dad. And that trip, it went as planned until I got sick. I got sick. I got like this stomach bug. I got sick. And then I spent a couple extra days with my grandma and my dad. And then we just got home yesterday evening. They do this straight shot from Portland to Nashville now, which they didn't do before. So that was a fun. So we flew home on Easter Sunday, which was yesterday. So obviously this exercise thing has gotten my mood back up to where I think I want it to be. My parents like, you still have some work to do. And I'm like, what? And so when we were in Tennessee visiting my grandparents, so my mom and I flew up there on Saturday the 24th. And then that following Monday, which was like probably 26 or something of March, we decided to drive north. So we were in Tennessee, so we drove like north to Kentucky. and that's where my brother lives. And I am actually looking into, that's the next place I want to go. I've talked to the people there. I just did a tour, which was on Monday. That tour went fantastic. That's what I'm going to tell you about right now. So the school my brother goes to, it's in Kentucky, and it helps people with disabilities, learning differences, stuff like that. And it's not just a school, you like live there. Like it's like a dorm type of an environment. And it's not like, because this is where I got a little sketchy. I was like, I didn't do so great in a school environment. And they like, they are more like, it's not like a college school environment. It's not like a high school environment. It's like you learn at your own pace. There's no grades. There's no homework. That you just learn. They teach you stuff, obviously. Like that, you have all these classes to choose from, and you can choose your own classes to begin with. And then they're not just all like academic classes. There's like physical education classes, like PE type of classes. There's the one that sparked my interest was there's horseback riding, but there's also like you can be in the barn, learn about the horses, like how to take care of them, and that's a class. I don't know if those classes go hand in hand to each other, but instead of like me sitting in the classroom all day, I could be in the barn just riding horses or something like that. But also, I'm scared of horses. If I'm around horses when my two feet are on the ground, so I'm like, yeah. So I have the power to choose my own classes. My brother is super sweet because they have, this came out in the middle of nowhere because they have the men's side and the women's side. So I'm like, okay, so men's side's over here. Here's the campus. The women's side's over here or something. I mean, we integrate with the classes and stuff. Just the where you sleep and where you have your meals are on separate sides. He's like, someone just moved out. I'll ask you have house parents, so I'll ask my house mom if she can just move right in, because a guy moved out recently. And I'm like, here's an empty room. He showed us where the empty room was. I'm like, wow. And then we were trying to tell him, I'm like, you'll definitely see me here if I end up going. But I'm not staying in the same dorm room as you. I'm not staying in the same dorm section as you. Because it's the male side and the female side, obviously. But that was really sweet. I'm like, I'll tell my house mom because people know me around here. He's been there for over a year. He's been there, I guess, coming up on 2 years now. He's been there longer than I've been at Echo. So if I was at Echo for 13 months, he's been there 13, 14, 15, 16, a little less than 2 years. Let's put it that way. I think it's going to be coming up on 2 years this next November. I don't know. So people know me around here. It's great. The other thing was, what I loved about this tour was people knew each other. I went in with my mom in the beginning, and so I met the two people that I video called with, like Zoomed with, or video, whatever you call them. I video conferenced with them, whatever. And I went out because that's what you do. It's like you go out and shake people's hands, like, hi, nice to meet you. And I'm like, they came in right for a hug, and I'm like, oh, you guys are so sweet. It's such a small, friendly community. Everybody knows each other. All the staff know the students, stuff like that. The staff members, like teachers, and there's like staff members that aren't teachers, I guess, that help you just get along with your days and stuff. So that's interesting. And you have house parents. So I won't have the same house parent as my brother, but and then you have these correspondence teachers, which is you're basically a homeroom teacher you have a homeroom time at the end of the day, so you check in and all that stuff. I'm going back and forth because the person that I talked to, the staff member that I talked to the most, was my brother's correspondent teacher. And I'm like, hi, I'm Drew's sister. Everybody knew who Drew was. And like, this is how small it is. Like, I come in, it's like, hi, I'm just visiting. I'm from like Portland, Oregon. My name's Leanne. I'm Drew's sister. And they're like, you're Drew's sister? I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that people know, because Drew's like, he's not a very social person, but everybody knew who he was. And one of his, I guess, friends, I don't know, he's like, I'll go get him. It's like, wait, he's in class. So I'm like looking at this person that I just met, like the teacher, and I'm like, his homeroom was like, I know, it's fine. Yeah, I'm like, okay. So that guy went to go out and go get Drew. And I was like, my stuff's broken. My watch is broken. My backpack's broken. I'm like, Mom's here. We were taking it out to dinner on Monday night to his favorite restaurant because they have chicken strips. It's a steakhouse, but it's like the chicken strips, which he loves, and they have his chocolate cake, fancy version of a chocolate cake that he loves, and it's ginormous. So that's why he loves it. So I was like, this was earlier on Monday when he was like, I was like, it's okay, Mom is just, I'll let Mom know. And I was like, Mom's like, he broke his backpack. Or his backpack broke. Like, the straps on a backpack, those things were not there anymore on his backpack. So he did a lot of shopping with my mom for stuff that he needed. That's when Mom comes to town, everything breaks. Can you come out and give me some stuff? So it's 7:18 currently in the morning, but I'm like, love how welcoming the community was. I sent an email update to my fellow Echo staff saying, hey, I just visited this place. I haven't filled out an application yet, but I feel like this is the right place for me. It was great. And then I got the application. It was a freaking it was like this big, paper on paper. It was a thick little booklet of questions on questions on questions and stuff you need, stuff like that. And I actually got that done within a week of getting it, because I got sick and I was like, I couldn't even sit up. I was so sick. Mom's like, you gotta power through this and finish this so I can put it out in the mail. So she put it out in the mail in Tennessee, and it's gonna go up north. And I'm like, how? I was asking my dad earlier, like, from the time you turned in Drew's application, how long, he doesn't remember, how long did that take? Because I want to get there ASAP. So I've already talked to, there's no possible reason that I would get denied from going there. I visited, I've done everything. I've talked to people, I've met all the people. I'm pretty set that this is where I want to go. Because their description is exactly what I have too. Their description is something that we help people with intellectual disabilities. Apparently I have an intellectual disability that I'm having trouble understanding myself. And I just hide it. I'm a very good hider with things. So I just hide the things that I'm actually struggling with. So I'm like, I just need a learning environment that has no pressure whatsoever. whatsoever. Social media. I've been taking a break from my phone in general, so texting people, whatever. I've been taking a break from all electronics. So why not just film a video when no one's home right now? And hopefully, because I was also going to send another update to my lovely Echo staff of lovely people, and I was going to update them how the rest of my trip went and stuff like that. And yeah, so I got a lot of stuff. So that was a lot. So that was a little breakfast chit chat, whatever. I kind of forgot to eat my rest of my stuff because I got busy talking. Okay, hope you guys have a great Monday or whenever you're watching this video.